Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to view. I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. I discovered a shortcut near here while exploring in another world. Shall I show it to you? Pray, follow me. Not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Outstanding!
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Ah, 'tis you! Thank goodness you happened by, or who knows what will become of me. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for home.
I'll gather this. It might...
Hobgoblin!
How do you like that? Take opportunities as they come, I say. How do you like that?
'Twas a glorious...
You have my gratitude, but do excuse me.
You playing at?
Follow me, if you would.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work. Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
At your leg.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry. I cannot say whether our path was the right one. But there's no changing it now. What's going on?
Doesn't seem right, this.
I'm afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that.
Over here! Here, if you please. It strikes me that we have not visited Melve for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Do come again.
I'm honored, Master. This maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the... Price, just remember, misers die... early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Pray, follow me.
Where are you going?
Can't help it. Barely drag my arse out.
What to make of this? Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
I fear I've not useful to share.
Now this is a conundrum.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What ought I to do?
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
This can't be happening.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You have my protection.
Open's master!
Doesn't belong.
What?
What are you up to?
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead. Stay watchful. There's...
To find in town today.
I've more than my fair share of troubles as 'tis.
Well met.
pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
It's been a hard day.
Some of us get complacent.
If you want my advice, heed no advice.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Walking's made my legs ache of fright.
Mind, I have time for...
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are. Shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as deep as you are tall, becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty way to go. So take care when you pass.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure. Lots of to-dos. How refreshing.
Rome always goes awry.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles.
In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Should I get up to today?
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of... It was by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Ought to set my nose to the ground. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Well met, sir.
Twill near get done if I stand around talking.
If you want my advice, heed...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What to do?
I've got to focus.
Where are you going? Everyone's as tired as I am.
There's got to be something
Almost
fun
time
to
to set
do.
out. Well, we'll take Friday.
Follow me, if you would.
Wares of every ilk.
I'm in no hurry to be done. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
We've got goblins!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Not bad.
Think nothing of it.
Well said. Let my magics grant you an elemental being. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
Pray, follow me. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I do it? That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
The night here. Ice's sting is yours to wield.
The prison has been drenched.
Fell from the beast that had breathed its last. I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lantern, lest we summon it unwittingly.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Follow me, if you would. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are.
We ought to heal ourselves while we can chance.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight and die. Let my magic be the weapon of the fury of the elements.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I shan't let them harm you.
mind coming over here?
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Over here, if you please. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. Here we go again.
Fight! To arms! Understood. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. You would leave one of your own to die. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your own arm. As Half's leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him back alive. Can you truly say this decision benefits your people, Jonas?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer none of your impudence, outsider! Be gone from our village!
I, Jonas, I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any commands you would give. I shall follow my own will, and do what must needs be done. All those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me at Stormwind Cave.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be of aid. The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
That's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Until you went off somewhere. Humph. Young people are so impatient. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed. That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course. The Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes. They have no power save to push my boat. Have I eaten supper?
At once, master.
Feels eerie with no one about.
That fool! Fair! On her head be it!
How different our lot would be if Ulrika was village chief.
That fool!
Welcome to browse my wares. For bread and board, you'll find none better. Do stop by again.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Sir Ulrika is ever a beacon of hope. Let us make haste and join her at Stormwind Cave. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
The cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious. Of course.
Here we are.
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue effort? My thanks. We shan't fail with you by our side. The captured villager ought to be within. Let us hurry.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the place, Arisen. Or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times there's an overconfident step soaked like boats.
There, Master! Dorian! You have my protection. And by magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Dare I say it? We trounced ourselves well in time.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I will not be swayed.
Would you mind coming over here? Tremendous work!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens you yet live. Let us be on our way. The other villagers shall be thrilled to see you in good health, I'm sure.
Shall we report our results? The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I see our goal has changed.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Out of the cave at last. Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit. Right you are.
Pray, follow me.
You have returned triumphant, I see. Oh, what a relief.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, I shall leave Har village, ne'er to return. In exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. I incited them, and so I alone ought to suffer the penalty of exile. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the knowledge that no lives were sacrificed under my watch.
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your good deeds, all shall be forgiven.
After you left, we who remained discussed that which our village treasures most. It is as you yourself have said, a village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learnt that lesson well after the dragon chased us from our homes. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you honor our village by becoming its chief? 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people, human and bestian both.
Aye, if that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect this village and its people with my life.
I could not have imagined a better outcome. The village will surely prosper in Sir Ulrika's care.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
We have arrived.
To think I would meet you here. Or were you searching for me? I cannot return to Malv. Not till my name is cleared. Not till the dragon is found. This village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and investigate its whereabouts. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home. Tell them that I swear to return as soon as I can.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrich... is safe. We ought... to bring him these tidings post-haste.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Look, as long as you think.
Over here, if you please.
How's life treating you? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
There's a ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
This place is lovely. I might stay a while.
So tired. It's just about anywhere.
I've little enough gold to spend it.
Shall we get some rest then? I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust? I'll gather this. It might be of use.
What to do?
Ox carts make for relatively safe.
Above all, we will have need of allies to our cause. Though I dare say, they shall not easily be found.
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Five. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares? Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon and saves the land, they ascend to the throne as sovereign. Hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants, willing to brave any foe or peril upon command. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs crucially from our own. No mortal can match their dedication.
Let me think on this.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
These old bones.
We have reached our destination.
Mayhap we could employ a cart for our next journey.
Always sets me to think.
Time to begin.
Come rain or shine. Kind to me.
Well then, sir.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, but I can still teach. And if anyone can master this technique, 'tis you. Go on, humor an old man.
Quiet about. Now, where was I headed?
'Tis good to know that Ulrika is safe.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade, if you're to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you... Need something? Do come again.